Imagine a world where the past is not dead, it's waiting in a locked room, preserved in formaldehyde and malice. You are FBI Special Agent Aloysius Pendergast, a man whose intellect is as sharp as his suit, and you have just been drawn into a case that defies logic, science, and sanity. A series of bizarre, ritualistic murders in New York City points to a figure from history who should have been long dead, the infamous sadistic surgeon, Dr. Enoch Leng. Welcome to the Cabinet of Dr. Leng, the 21st chilling, atmospheric, and intellectually stimulating installment in Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child's Agent Pendergast series. If you love Gothic horror tropes, intricate forensic mysteries, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated terror of facing an enemy who views murder as an art form, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in psychological thriller fiction, blending the visceral dread of a serial killer hunt with the profound mystery of historical evil. The narrative kicks off with the discovery of a victim whose death mirrors the gruesome methods of Dr. Leng, a figure from Pendergast's own dark past. The atmosphere is thick with the fog of New York winters, the smell of old books and decay, and the creeping dread of knowing that every clue leads deeper into a labyrinth of madness. Preston and Child excel at capturing the psychological toll of hunting a monster, making every forensic analysis, every interview with a terrified witness, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is becoming part of the collection. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular historical villain trope and the brilliant forensic detective dynamic. This isn't just about chasing clues, it's about understanding the mind of a genius sociopath, navigating the complex politics of the FBI, and using human ingenuity to outsmart an enemy who has had centuries to plan. Watching Pendergast reverse-engineer Leng's motives, forge uneasy alliances with skeptical colleagues, and completely shock arrogant criminals with his stubborn refusal to quit is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the investigation to life, making the silence of a crime scene, the sharp crack of a realization, and the heavy breathing of a hunter on the prowl feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular mystery and the thriller mechanics, the soul of Agent Pendergast lies in its characters and the heavy burden of legacy. Pendergast isn't just a detective, he is a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of a family history tainted by darkness. The emotional anchor of the story is his fierce, complicated bond with his partner, Constance Green, and his half-brother, Diogenes, a found family bound by shared trauma and the knowledge that they are the only ones who truly understand the depth of the evil they face. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet conversations in Pendergast's museum-like home feel just as impactful as the explosive, heart-pounding chases through the city streets. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. Dr. Leng reveals his final, horrifying masterpiece, forcing Pendergast into a desperate, high-stakes confrontation in a location that blurs the line between reality and nightmare. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming intellectual courage, and raw, unbridled determination. Pendergast must use every hidden trick, every overloaded device, and every ounce of his will to stop the doctor and secure justice. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, paradigm-shifting victory that proves humanity's greatest weapon isn't its technology, it's its resilience in the face of pure evil. The Cabinet of Dr. Leng is a triumph of the psychological thriller genre. It is smart, terrifying, and unapologetically intense. Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child have crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate underdog holding the line against history itself. Plug in your headphones, lock your doors, and join the agent. The cabinet is open, but the horror is just beginning.